YouTube is hard because it involves a lot of talking. And I run out of breath. And I forget what I'm going to say. And I'm really awkward. Hi friends, welcome back. Today I thought it might be kind of fun if we went through my bucket list for my college program coming up in about a month. I am an alumni, so I tried to make my bucket list revolving around things I didn't get to try my first time. So a lot of these, there's probably going to be a mixture of ones that everyone says and then ones that are kind of random that I don't think anyone's ever mentioned before. Maybe they have, I don't know. I was trying to think of a different way to do this other than just reading off of a list, but I'm not that creative. I'm sure I will be in the future, but for right now I'm not. So, yeah, let's just get into it. Hi, Juno. Hi, Juju. One of my dogs is in here. Juno! Juno! She ran away. Oh well. Okay, so this is what my bucket list looks like. There's a part 2 as well. Also, I apologize in advance if this is very lame. I don't know. I don't think that this is that exciting. But it might give you some ideas for things to add to your bucket list from an alumni's perspective. I don't know. Let's just try it out. Alright, let's start. DCP 2018, second program, bucket list. Here we go. Ride every single ride. Yes, even Tower of Terror. Anyone who was on my last program who rode with me, I think Holly, Allison, Magda, maybe, my older roommates, know that the first time I rode Tower of Terror was also the last time I rode Tower of Terror. I cried coming off the ride and I didn't even realize I was crying. So this time I want to accomplish it without crying and without freaking out about it. So, yes, even Tower of Terror, ride every single ride. There are also a few, like, littler rides that I've never ridden, which I don't know how I've never ridden. Like, I've never done Astro Orbiters, I've never done Country Bear Jamboree, Mission Space. There's a few that I haven't done yet, and I want to at least ride all of them once. I feel like I just need to, like, post this somewhere. Next, meet every character available. Pretty self-explanatory. Try all 4 parks in a day. I did 3 parks in one day last time, but I was by myself. So it'd be interesting to put, like, stipulations on it and see if I could meet all of them in all 4 parks. Alright, see the opening show at Magic Kingdom. I was never in Magic Kingdom for opening. Sorry. One thing you need to know for your DCP is that days where you get to sleep in and have nothing planned are the best days. Because you work late, and it's really hard to convince yourself that getting up early in the morning is worth it, since you can just go anytime you want. So, I actually want to see the opening show at least once. Eat and drink at every country in Epcot. I want to eat something from every country. Last time, I ate from a few, and I ate from the ones that I knew I would like the food. I want to try some new things. I want to expand my horizons a little bit. What are we on? Number 6? Number 6. Go on a Magic Backstage tour. If you don't know, cast members have the opportunity to sign up for backstage tours. And I want to do one. They do a Haunted Mansion one, that sounds pretty cool. Maybe Space Mountain. Who knows? I really want to do one, though. All the Disney fun facts to bring out at the most random times to annoy people, the better. Do a Disney fitness class or two. I know that they have sunrise yoga now, which I've never been into yoga. I don't understand it. But it might be cool to go just for the experience, or I know they have like a lot of wellness classes too that could also be fun. Stay at a Disney resort with friends. So last time I stayed at a Disney resort on my program with my family. I want to see if we can rent a really expensive room and split it a bunch of different ways and actually like have a really far-fetched experience that I don't think I'll ever get if I don't work there again. Trail ride. So I think Fort Wilderness has horseback riding, and I wanted to do it in my last program and I didn't get to do it, and I live in Montana, so it's not like there aren't horses to ride here, but I just think it would be really fun, and I never get the opportunity here because I'm always working or I'm always doing other things. So yeah, I want to go on a trail ride with horses in Disney. I visit both water parks before they close. I think Blizzard Beach closes in the fall for like refurbishment, or it might be like they alternate every year, I'm not sure. But my last program, it was Blizzard Beach that closed early, and we went to Blizzard Beach on the day that it closed. And I want to make it to both of them again. This is one of those things that I've done before, but I really liked it, so I want to do it again. I'm a big water park person. I love water parks. So yeah. Learn a phrase in each language at Epcot. I pride myself on being pretty well traveled for a 21-year-old. Almost 22. Woo. And I love learning like little phrases and stuff from different languages. So I think it would be really fun to like talk to some of the ICPs and just like pick one phrase that I want to learn in every language and just learn it and write them down and just know it. So that way if I ever go to those countries, I will have at least one thing that I can say. My last program, I had a roommate from France and a roommate from Norway. And my roommate from Norway tried to teach me Norwegian. Stina, if you're watching this, hi, I miss you. And I wrote it all down and then I lost it. So I know like 3 words in Norwegian. And then I took French for 5 years in high school, and so I feel like I know French pretty well, but then whenever I would listen to Gail, if you're watching this, hi, I miss you, talk French, and I realized I didn't know anything. So I just think it would be cool to learn at least one phrase in each language at Epcot. Next one, vlog your program. I am one of those people that says I'm going to start something and then I do it for like 2 weeks and then I stop because I get bored or I get lazy. And so I really want to stick with something, whether it's blogging or vlogging or just, yeah, I don't know. Taking pictures has never been a problem. I love photography and I love taking pictures. But I don't know. I didn't keep a journal or anything last time, so I remember the big things, like the major things, but I don't really remember like the little things. And I feel like a vlog helps capture like the little moments, at least every once in a while, that you might want to remember. I don't know. Is that idealistic? Probably. But we're gonna do it. Hopefully. Alrighty. Venture outside the theme park bubble. There is this bubble around Universal, SeaWorld, Disney, and it's just fast-paced and go, 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 and ride all the rides and meet all the characters and blah, 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 blah. I didn't go anywhere other than the theme park bubble on my last program, just because I didn't have a car and the people with cars didn't really ever go either, which is totally fine. We had so much fun, but I want to expand my stomping grounds and explore a little bit. I think the furthest we went was to Devil's Den, which is like in northern Florida, I think, and that was awesome, and I had so much fun, and I really want to have a fun experience like that again, not in Disney. Not that I don't love Disney, but there are other things in Florida to do. Along the same lines, go to the beach. They have all those cast member trips to the beach, and I never was able to go on any of them. So either with my roommates or with the Disney programs people, I want to go to the beach. Be a part of Volunteers. If you don't know, Volunteers is the volunteer program through Disney, and specifically the one I want to do is during the winter they do caroling, And I really wanted to do it last time, but no one would do it with me, and I don't know now if anyone would do it with me this time either. But it sounds so fun. And caroling is really easy, and who doesn't know all the Christmas songs? Christmas is my favorite holiday, so I know all of the Christmas songs. I just think it would be fun. I don't know. But if I don't get to do that one, I want to go to a volunteers event at least once. Attend Dapper Day. I've never been to Dapper Day. I've never been. And I will probably end up working on that day. But that's okay. We're gonna try anyways. Buy a pair of ears. I have a pair of ears from last time, but those ears don't go with everything. So, I don't know. I kinda wanna buy another pair. We'll see. Wild Africa Trek. Wild Africa Trek. It's this awesome thing where you get to go backstage and do like a little mini safari in Animal Kingdom where Kilimanjaro Safari is. And we were going to do it on my last program, but the people I was going to do it with, we never had the same days off, and it sucked. And it's a little bit pricey, but with the cast member discount, it's not that bad. And I want to go so bad. They give you food, and you get to cross bridges up in the sky, and you get to see animals, and it's just awesome. And I want to go really, really bad. So that's like one of my top things that I want to do. Watch The Kiss Goodnight. Never done it. I'm an old lady and I like to be in bed by midnight. Which sucked my last program. I feel like I wasted a lot of time going home and sleeping early in my program last time. Next. I don't even know what number we're on. I didn't start keeping numbers, so. Go to more housing events. I didn't get to go to graduation last time. I went to the Halloween housing event. No, not the Halloween. The Thanksgiving housing event for the free food. Yeah, I just want to go to more. Meet new people. Try new things. Bike around the resorts. So, it's actually really cool. They have like this bike rental system where you can go to the resorts, specifically like Port Orleans, because that's where I saw it last time. And you can rent a bike and you can just bike around the resorts, and they're really cute bikes and it's really cool, and I want to do it. Kind of random, kind of odd, but I feel like it'd be a fun way to pass the day. I don't know. Pick up an untrained shift. One of my most fun days at work was when I picked up a shift at the Christmas party, handing out hot chocolate and cookies. It was so much fun. And so I know as attractions you have less leeway on where you can go and like what you can do and where you can pick up shifts. But if there are any untrained shifts, I think I want to try it out. Go to the park and don't ride rides or do meet and greets. I had this huge fascination with the French Pavilion in Epcot, and I always told my roommates that I was going to sit by the fountain in either France or Morocco, and I was just going to bring a book and I was just going to people watch and just read all day and just relax and have a good time. And I still want to do that, whether it's at one of the pavilions or in the Hupgrass in Magic Kingdom or in DAC by the Tree of Life. I just want to have a relaxing day where I just walk around, take pictures, hang out, people watch, eat. It just sounds really nice with how hectic the program is. I think a day like that would be really good. Go to movie night at a resort. They have movies on the lawn almost every single night at a lot of the resorts, and I think it would be fun to go. They have also a campfire, Chip and Dale campfire thing at the Wilderness Lodge that we went to last time, and we got to make s'mores and we did like a sing-along. It was really fun, and so I think like there are more to do at the resorts than a lot of people think there are, and it might be fun to go and like try them out. Number whatever. Take roomie picture in our costumes. This is probably one of my biggest regrets from my last program, is that I have backstage pictures that I'm not supposed to show people of me in my costume with my coworkers, but I don't think I have any pictures with my roommates in our costumes, just to see like the wide range of costumes there are for all the different roles. And I really wish I had gotten a picture, because I always try to explain to people what my costume looked like, or what my friends' costumes looked like, and I don't have any pictures to reference it. And so I really want to have a picture of like me in my uniform and then all of us rooming together in our uniforms, looking all costumed up in Disney look, as ridiculous as some of them are. But yeah, I don't know, it seems fun. Last one on this page, don't know what number that is, but we're going. Earn all of my Wilderness Explorer badges. They have a Wilderness Explorer program in Animal Kingdom. You can go around and get stickers in a book. And I don't know what happens when you get all of the stickers, but I want to know. Go jet skiing at Bay Lake. This one's kind of like I doubt it'll happen, but it sounds really fun. I love jet skis, and if there's an opportunity to go jet skiing, I'm all about it. I also have another one on here that says rent either a kayak or a motorboat, because you can do that too on Disney property, which I didn't know until I researched it. And I love boats, and I love kayak. I'm a water baby, which I'm just now finding out at 22. And I really just want to like spend a day on the water, which sounds so completely un-Disney and so random. But, you know, experience what you can while you're there for cheap because you're a cast member and you get a discount. Next one says go to the Kennedy Space Center, which all depends on if my roommates want to go to the Kennedy Space Center, because otherwise I won't have a ride, and I think an Uber from Disney all the way to Kennedy Space would be more expensive than I want it to be. But I think it would be cool to go see the Kennedy Space Center. Yet again, get outside of the theme park bubble. Also, I want to go to the Everglades if we can. Again, there's a lot to do outside of Disney, and I think a national park is as good a reason as any to get out. Do one character dining experience. I did one last time at 1900 Park Fair for breakfast, and it was really fun. But I think I want to try one with different characters. Maybe at, I used to work there, what's it called? Tusker House in Africa and Animal Kingdom. It was like right next to where I used to work, and it's got the Fab Five, or the four, whoever they have. They've got Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy, and it looks like so much fun, and it's like a buffet style. It's really cool, and I think that's the one that I should try to do. Whoever wants to come. I hope I'm not alone, but who knows. You gotta get pretty comfortable with doing things on your own and expanding yourself when you're in your program, because there's going to be a lot of days when you're the only one who has the day off and you're going to want to do something. So don't be scared to go to the parks by yourself and go do something, because if you spend every single day you have off in your apartment, you're going to get really tired of it and you're going to feel like you wasted your whole entire program when you get home. So go do things by yourself. It's okay. No one will judge you. You'll probably have more fun because you don't have to wait on anyone else's opinions before you do something. Go by yourself. Sorry, that was a rant. But it's so much fun and totally worth it. Go mini golfing. Super simple. Disney has 2 mini golf parks, and there's one mini golfing place across from the apartment complexes. Mini golf's fun. Why not go do it? Archery at Fort Wilderness. Didn't know that was a thing until a couple days ago, but it sounds really fun, and any excuse to feel like Merida is a good excuse to do something. Learn how to surf at Typhoon Lagoon. Have game nights or movie nights. It sounds sad when you say it like this, but a lot of my last program I spent going to work and then coming home, and I was home by like 8, and I just didn't want to go to the parks because I was so tired, and I didn't want to have anyone over, so I would just sit and read or watch Netflix, and then I would go to bed. And like, at the time that was fine, and I don't regret it because I actually slept, which a lot of my roommates didn't get to do. But this time around I want to not sleep as much, and I want to actually use my time well, because this is the last chance I'll ever have. So we're gonna invite some people over for game night, or I'm gonna go to game nights, or we're gonna have movie nights. Who knows? I really like board games, so I hope we have some game nights, but we'll see. mainly I just want to get out of the house and not be home by 7 or 8. Like an old lady. Go out before or after work occasionally. Future Jess, if you're watching this, why are you sitting at home right now? Go do something. And my last one, I might add to this, who knows, but it says spend time decorating your apartment. That was my alumni DCP bucket list. If you have more questions about like any of the things on my list, you can leave a comment down below. I am excited to go. I said that in my last video and I'll say it again. I'm ready to go and see what this program has in store for me. If you want to follow along on my adventure, please subscribe. If you liked this video, hit the like button, comment. I want to hear from everyone about what's on your DCP bucket list. I've been watching a bunch of videos, but I want to hear what's on your bucket list, or what you're planning on doing when your program starts. I'm very bad at this, but thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.